Hi, this is Jim Seacrest, and this is the All Around Podcast. And today we're going to be talking to Todd Chamberlain. He's a director and a movie maker. He's made a few movies, Bottom Creek, and he also acted in Hog. How do you pronounce this again, Todd?
Hog Mall.
Hog Mall.
Yeah.
Okay, he
I
was.
like Hog Mall, the food, but it's with an M-A-U-L because they beat people to death with a sledgehammer.
Oh, okay. I couldn't read my son's writing. He did some of the research for me for your for my interview with you tonight.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. Have you made any other movies or are these just some of a few movies that you started?
Just a few movies that I've done. I've got another one that I've co-starred in with coming out. I think it's later this year. It's called Darkness Wait. It's kind of a follow-up to Dead Woman's Hollow, made by some friends of mine, and Matt and Libby. They're great filmmakers too. But Matt is filmed. In that one, I'm a park ranger, canine officer. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good that you were, but that's neat. So, you making any new movies coming out now, or what's any of your projects?
Yeah, well, I was actually a PA a couple of years ago on another film too called Ghosting, and that was on Amazon Prime right now. It's a really cool movie. It's made by Third Child Productions, directed by Dr. Kevin Boone. He's been kind of an inspiration when I was watching him on that film. I kind of picked up and learned what to do, and got some good ideas. Started doing some study myself, and then my buddy Jeff came to me and said, "Hey, why don't we make one of our own?" So he came to me with a script, and I looked at it. It seems kind of goofy at first, but then the more I read, the more I'm like, you know what, we could do this. And so we started High Rock Pictures back in the end of 2015. We had another film that we were working on at the time. It was called Sidling Hill. That was a pretty cool movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of got sidetracked, one, for financial reasons, and two, because I've been talking to another actor who I'd like to get in it. And if I have to delay this film for 2 years to get that guy in it, I will. He's just, I'm just dying to work with the guy.
Any who is he? Do we?
Well, I'm really not going to put.
Okay, that's okay. That's good. I hear now you were a medic in Desert Storm. You worked in a hospital or something like that. Or you were in the Army.
Well, I did both. I was 8 years in the Navy.
Todd.
I was a Navy corpsman,
and I was amphibious assault. So I got to go around the world storming the beaches with the Marine Corps. Having a lot of fun there, and I did Desert Storm with an amphibious assault unit in the Persian Gulf.
Oh well, thank you so much for your your service.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Then I did 12 years in the Army as an artillery sergeant in National Guard for Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just across the state, not too far away from you. You know that, right?
Right.
I live over in.
You're out near Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, not too far. We're in Connellsville. Connellsville is about 45 minutes away from Pittsburgh.
Right. I got a good friend who's out that way. He's actually in this movie and in the movie that we just made, and we're making now, Bottom Creek. And he was actually the helicopter zombie in Dawn of the Dead, Jim Crett.
Oh, okay.
Yep, he's a fantastic guy. I've done about 4 or 5 projects now with Jim, and fantastic guy and good friend. I enjoy having breakfast with him. But yeah, he's from out that way. One of your fan favorites.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's see. How did you get started, though? Let's just go back a little bit. How did you get started in doing all this? I mean, since you were in the Army, and Well, I did my time in the Navy and in the Army, and I
I did a lot of time in surgery. I was a surgical technologist and a first assistant surgeon.
Wow.
And so I was doing a lot of medical stuff. I was worked as a stem cell laboratory technician for a while, working in stem cell labs. So I did a lot of medical-based stuff, and I kind of retired from all that in 2009 when the VA got hold of me and sort of said, you probably shouldn't be working. So they got me as a disabled vet with PTSD and stuff. Because I got exposed to a lot of that stuff when I was in the military. But anyway, after I retired from all that, I was at a party one night with a friend, and she said, hey, my friend is making a movie called Hawkball, and we think it might be good for this one part. So I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. Me and Jeff actually both did Hawkball. Me and Jeff have been friends since junior high school, so it's a lifelong friendship. And we got into a little bit of playing around with film. We did some stuff with an old 8mm or 16mm wind-up camera back in the early 80s, playing around with it. So it kind of re-sparked something, several decades later. And when we did Hogmaw, we kind of got bit by the bug again and said, hey, let's take a look at this a little bit further, because that was kind of fun. So
well,
we
that's
started doing some other
cool.
things, and we wound up with Sidling Hill, and now we're finishing up filming Bottom Creek. We've already started the editing on that, and hopefully, we should have that out here at the beginning of the year. We're already slated for a film festival, Carolina Surf Fest, down in Raleigh, North Carolina, next May. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you have any? Who are some of the actors that are in this movie? The Bottom Creek movie.
Well, we pulled over several of our folks from Hogball. We got Corey Coulter, Davey Lance Jr., and Ben Thompson we brought over from Hogmaw with us, and they're doing some of the main stuff. But we also have Matt Burns, who's done quite a bit of things. He's a very big promoter as well. He's a fantastic promoter, and he heads up a company called Four State Comic Con in Hagerstown, Maryland, and we're slated to be there next weekend. They've got some great people coming in there too. They've got Eric Roberts and Mindy Sterling, who is for Alpha Vista, and Austin Powers. She's going to be there, so I'm really excited to meet those folks.
Yeah.
We also have East Coast Scream Queen Mel Heflin. She's in there as one of the lead characters. She's absolutely fantastic to work with. I love Mel. And we have Charles Dolphin, Graham Boudreau, Will Dudley, Rita Christine, Rick Germain, Ben Thompson. We brought him over from Hogmaw as well. But then we also have some people making some guest appearances. Like I said, we have Jim Crudd in there. He's doing a guest appearance. And we also have Ken Wagner. He was one of the walkers on The Walking Dead.
Oh, cool.
And he was also a Sniper Ravager in Guardians of the Galaxy series. Did Vampire Diaries, Stranger Things. He's got new movies out too, just about the Goosebumps 2. If you see that, he's the dead pirate.
Oh,
guy out for him.
okay. Yeah. Wow.
And we also have Sonia Thompson making an appearance. She was also on The Walking Dead.
Yes. I hate to interrupt you, but yes, we had Sonia Thompson on my. I have a group. We do a Facebook Live called Project Dead, and Sonia Thompson was one of the. I interviewed Larry Mainland. He was like my first actor ever when I did my Project Dead live shows. Well, I still do them, but right now we're basically doing a lot of podcast stuff on the weekend. So we did we did the podcast, and well, anyway, what I wanted to say was Larry was the first one we interviewed, and then we also got a chance to talk to Sonia Thompson, and yeah, she was fun.
She is a dream, man. She's
Yeah.
a blast. She's so fun to hang around. Just full of energy and
Yes.
just happy all the time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's something. I mean, she said that I couldn't believe that she had a school for to teach people how to be zombies. Walk like a zombie and stuff. I thought that was interesting. Yeah, she's really a good actress. But that's good. Like I
Very
said,
fortunate to have her and,
Yes.
and Jim, in on this project.
Uh-huh.
It's fantastic. I love working with those guys. I worked with them many times.
Uh-huh.
Kent, as well as being an actor, is also a very well accomplished special effects artist in makeup and stuff. And,
Mhm.
he was on our special effects team for Modern Cruise. It's some fantastic work.
Well, that's cool. What's this?
Talk to the microphone, not the phone.
Oh, okay. I talked to the microphone, not the phone. I'm getting directions from my son. I'll be talking. Because I'm alone tonight. I usually do the show sometimes with both of my boys, but I'm doing this alone for a change. So anyway, let's see. What else can we talk about? So who is some of your favorite, let's just go with one. Who's one of your favorite directors in making movies, or a movie maker? Who's one of your favorites?
Oh, boy. I'd probably have to say James Cameron does a lot of really out there movies with some of the effects and stuff. And he said it took like 10 or 12 years for him to wait to do Avatar just for the technology to catch up to it. But, there's some stuff around that too. But I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy series.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm an 80s guy, I'm an old metalhead, and I like the old movies and stuff like that. And,
Right.
And the old video games, and James Gunn just pushed all that stuff into there. But, I know he's been having some issues recently, and that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But because I thought he was very talented.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about him directing the new Suicide Squad movie?
Is he?
Yeah, he's going to be directing Suicide Squad 2, and they said that it's going to be more of a it's going to be more of a re-envisioning, but it's not going to be a remake.
Right. Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, but
I'd be interested in seeing more about that.
the bad part is Marvel's still using his script though, and legally I don't think they're allowed to do that. They might have some type of thing, but I mean it's still kind of odd that they're going to go with his script for Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that's going to fall. There's there might be some legal stuff in there that I don't know if I really want to comment on.
I don't know. Sometimes he gets some of his information. I don't know sometimes either, Todd. I just, that's what I mean. Sometimes my kids always have more info than I got. I get so.
Yeah, I mean it's good info. I'm interested in checking it out further.
Yeah, that's cool. But like I said, I like talking to you guys. You guys are more my age. I've talked to another Bruce Snyder. He was another director I just talked to, and a movie maker that on my last podcast, and he's about my age. I'm going to be talking to tomorrow. We're going to be talking to another Todd, Ernest Bradley. Did you ever hear of him?
No, where's he at?
It's yeah. he does a lot of movies. He sent me so much movies. I got to go out to work tonight, so I'm going to be watching some of his movies since he sent me them. But he does a lot of movies. He's doing right now a movie called Misfits 2. He made Misfits.
Oh, what?
Misfits. He made Misfits 1, and now he's going to make a movie called Misfits 2. It's a sequel to Misfits 1. It's more of a horror movie, and I'm going to be talking to him. I also will be talking in November. I'm going to talk to a guy. His name, I don't know if you've heard of him. His name is Cody Knotts. He's going to be making He's going to be making a movie here. Actually, I mean, I don't know if you've probably heard of this since you're about my age, of the UFO that landed in Kecksburg, Kecksburg, PA.
What was that?
That wasn't our time. It was more 1967. I mean 1965. 65. Yeah, 65.
Okay.
And but it's
That
not.
was,
Go ahead.
I hadn't heard about that. Is that like another Roswell?
Sort of. The military came in kind of fast, and they took it. You can look it up. It's not too far from here. It was in Mount Kecksburg. Is close to Mount Pleasant, PA. I'm from Scottdale, but I live in Connellsville now. But like I said, it was in Kecksburg, and I'm going to be talking to him. Sounds really, he's going to have a lot of. It's not going to be like a documentary or anything like that. It's basically going to be a sci-fi kind of, movie, more or less fiction.
Just inspired by it.
Yeah. It's a big thing around here. But yeah. So like I said, I'm going to be talking to. Go ahead.
We had a real wild incident when I was a kid. We had several lights, real weird, that hung in the sky over towards Gettysburg.
Okay.
And it was all through the papers and stuff at the time. This was probably 72.
Oh, okay.
72, 73,
Huh.
something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it was pretty wild.
Wow, I didn't know that. Some stuff you don't even know about your own state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, I mean, how do you get your inspirations for movies, Todd?
Here's my partner Jeff. Jeff is like an imaginative genius, a wizard with this stuff. This stuff just comes to him so easy. He can write a story like just out of the air.
Uh-huh.
I'm not real good at the stories, but I'm good at putting the movie together as far as organizing and making task-oriented lists and stuff like that, and actually converting it into a script, and then putting that script together to actually make the film. So, yeah, I guess in that aspect, me and Jeff really work well together, although people say we argue like an old married couple.
Well, sometimes it takes two. It takes two brains, to make a,
Sure. I mean, you can't make a movie all by yourself. I mean, you can, but
it does help a good.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, it does help to have a good team around you, and that's the main thing.
And we have right now. We have one of the best. I think we've got one of the best cast and crews on Bottom Creek that anybody could ask for. These guys they're fantastic. I love working with every one of them.
Can you give me a little bit of background of the Bottom Creek? What it's sort of about?
There's a woman named Martha Boggs, and she has two sons that are mentally challenged, and they live on a farm. Martha was in a car accident where she loved dogs. She had two prize dogs, and her prize dogs were killed in a car accident along with her husband. So she spent some time in a mental facility, and after coming out, then the bank comes to take the farm, and without getting into too much more of it, she finds a way to try and save the farm with her and her sons, and it involves making some dog food, and there's a cattle shortage, so I guess they get creative. And she gets a little revenge at the same time on the drunk teenagers who killed her dogs.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of a cross. It's a hillbilly slasher, kind of a cross between Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Deliverance.
Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. That's a pretty good concept to say the least. You know.
Yeah,
Wow.
We've got a couple of unique murder weapons and a little bit of gore and blood.
Now, are you going to be playing any characters in this new movie, or?
Yeah, actually, I'm playing a small part. I'm the coroner.
There you go.
But it's kind of fitting considering what I did when I was in the military. Making horror movies has been the subject of several conversations with some of my folks at the VA, therapists and stuff. And it's kind of a twofold thing. Making the horror movies is kind of a they say that it could provide triggers, but at the same time, it helps me to express some of the horrors that I've actually seen in real life, some of the stuff that I've done in real life, and that I can help, talk to other people and express some of the stuff, what I'm feeling or how I've seen things. Because some of the guys who've gone to war, done things like that, they always say they have a hard time communicating with people because, hey man, if you haven't seen it, you ain't been over there, you have no idea what I'm talking about, and it's hard to talk to people. Doing this, making horror movies is actually kind of therapeutic for me, with talking to my counselors and stuff like that. They kind of agree that it is, because it helps to actually communicate it. Because, like I said, you can't talk to, it's hard to talk to people who have not been there.
Right.
But if you can show them, then, that might be a little bit easier way to communicate what you've seen, what you felt, and where you're at.
Yes, I have a friend that I work with, and he was over there. He was in Afghanistan. He was a ranger, and he will not watch, because I asked him if he watched the movie with Bradley Cooper. The shark.
Right,
About
Chris Kyle.
Yeah.
American Sniper. Yeah, I still haven't seen that.
Oh, it's an awesome movie. But like I said, he will not watch anything like that. He'd rather watch cartoons, but he'll talk to me about The Walking Dead, which is cool, and stuff. But he will, he won't watch, anything. And I understand. I mean, he shared with me a few stories, and they were interesting, to say the least. They were really interesting. He was one of the guys that, he was in training. He got some. That's okay. But he was, he had a lot of, he did a lot of things over there, to say the least. So that's great. I mean, lots of times how I deal with a lot of things sometimes is, I play video games. I do a lot of Madden. Lots of times I'll play Madden, or even I even play some Saints Row every now and then to cut some people up or something. So it's really interesting. That's okay.
My grandson's giving me a little bit of crying here.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right.
So have you ever thought about maybe doing an army style kind of movie, or have you ever thought about doing that? Maybe down the road.
If I did one, it would be I don't know, maybe a documentary. I was involved with a real bad helicopter crash in Korea back in '89 with Marines,
Mm-hmm.
and it was pretty bad. And if I ever did anything, it'd probably be something based around those guys, the survivors, and a tribute to those guys.
Okay, that would be cool. That would be interesting. I really like watching documentaries. We have Netflix, so we like to watch documentaries and things like that. It'd be really interesting. My son Tyler, the guy who just talked to you, he's studying to be a history teacher. So
Okay.
he likes the history stuff as far as the the wars and the history about things and stuff like that. So that would be awesome. That would be awesome to do something in that kind of thing. Have you been thinking of doing any other kind of movies that I can get out of you that you're thinking of coming up with some?
Well, we have another. There's another film that I was asked to produce, and I'm kind of excited about it. I'm getting ready to start now that I'm wrapping up everything with Bottom Creek. I'm going to be getting started on that more. But it's going to be a really exciting film. It's called Cave Canem. Cavecanem.
Okay.
It's based on. Have you seen on the internet the weird pups? There's little werewolf babies that look almost very realistic. The movie is actually going to kind of be based on that. The weird pups are designed and are made by Asia Erickson out in Philadelphia, and her husband, Anders, there are fantastic people. I love those guys; they're good friends. But we're going to be doing a movie based around that. And we've got some great people working on that too. I don't know if you've seen the Subspecies series.
No.
Movie. There's the guy who did that series director is Ted Nicolau. He's going to be directing this, and the guy who was in that is who played Radu the Vampire, Anders Holt. He's going to be starring in this, and so starring Robert Englund. So I'm really kind of excited to get a chance to work with
Robert Englund.
Work with Robert Englund.
Yeah, that's awesome. That sounds cool. I mean, let me know. Since we're friends, let me know when things are coming up. I can always get you in sometime. Maybe talk talk more about some of your movies. That some of that movie, especially that movie there. Sometime again, if you wouldn't mind talking to me again. And that sounds like an interesting movie. And like I said, I will. Once you get things going with that movie, let me know. I'll throw it on my Facebook page and everything. I'll get the word out for you, Todd.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Just like to throw out a couple more. We got some other good folks that are working on Bottom Creek as well. I'd like to get them a mention.
Sure.
We've got some really good folks in our artwork, doing our artwork. Gene Baker and another guy named Rusty Gilligan. Rusty is a fantastic guy. I don't know if you've heard of him or met him. He's done a lot of work with Marvel for Captain America and the Avengers series, and he's been on done artwork on Spider-Man 2 and 3.
Nice.
He was also a child actor back in like 77, 78 when we were kids. Remember an old show called Lucan about a boy that was raised by werewolves, or raised by wolves in the woods? But he played his friend Chuck on that show.
I see.
So that was pretty cool. I used to watch it when I was a kid. So I was really excited to be able to get Rusty in on this project. But,
That's
as far as music, we got Jeremy Cogill, who wrote the one song for us in there, and Joe Becker, who's going to be doing our composing. Joe's a fantastic guy. He's out of Chicago. He does a lot of death metal, and he actually writes for horror films. He's done about a dozen of them so far. So yeah, Joe's we're real fortunate to have Joe Becker on board with us as well.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I can't wait to check that out. It's called Bottom Creek, um,
Yep.
and it'll be coming out sometime next year, January.
Yeah, we're hoping to have a premiere, by February, March timeframe.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So be looking for that. Todd, like I said, if you throw it on your Facebook page or whatever, or message me, I will put it up on my I will put it up on my pages and stuff like that, and even
All right.
throw it on my wall, so my friends and
Okay.
stuff can all check it out, and stuff like that. I'm
Yeah.
more than happy to help you guys out.
We'll get you a movie poster.
Oh, awesome! Thank you. Like I said, I like doing this. This is fun. This is like you're like my third interview so far that we've been doing our podcast, and I enjoy this. I mean, I've talked to a few actors, helped them out. I was talking to and I really enjoy this, and I really thank you so much for your time to come on my show. And it's always nice to talk to somebody from Pennsylvania. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a few of it.
Yeah. I would really like to get a chance to talk to Greg Nicotero. So Todd, if you ever run into him.
Speaking of Greg, his other guy who he has a school out there by you, Tom Savini. He has that special effects school out there.
Oh.
Our special effects coordinator for supervisor for Bottom Creek is actually one of Tom Savini's grads. His name's Donnie Drum.
Okay.
Good kid, man. He knows his stuff.
Uh-huh. Huh. Where is that located? Is it in Pittsburgh or is it outside Pittsburgh?
It's in Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I don't know.
Yeah.
As far as.
You have to check it out. Tom Savini's school for special effects. Actually, several of his students have actually won that face-off show.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's good to know. That's nice. Wow. So, anyway, thank you so much, Todd, for coming on the show, and
Well, thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
and like I said, maybe come back again sometime. I'll keep keep an eye on some of the stuff you're doing, and let me know. We can always have you back on again sometime. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much, Todd, and good luck with all the successes that you have. And we will talk to you later, Todd.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Todd.
All right.
That was Todd, and for the on the show tonight, Todd Chamberlain. Go check out his movies. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us on this podcast. Tell your friends. We're going to have a lot more actors, a lot more directors, filmmakers, people who write movies. So check us out. This is Jim Seacrest with the All Around Podcast, and you've been watching. And also a reminder, if you are on Facebook, we have a group called Negan's Spoilers, Walking Dead in Fear. We do a Facebook Live called Project Dead, and we do that sometimes on Sundays, and sometimes we're going to do it during the week, since we have been doing a lot of the podcast, and this podcast is recorded, so we edit everything for it to make it look a lot better than this right now. So stay tuned and keep an eye on what we're doing next, and we'll see you later. This is Jim Seacrest. Bye. How was that? Was that pretty?